All right, good morning, everyone. It is a little past 11 a.m. here on this Thursday in Louisville. I'm actually heading back from the gas station in this 2024 Gladiator Sport. I spent the first little bit this morning just working through my leads, following up, just checking in with customers that I had reached out about different trade-ins we got in and things like that. And then after that, I did a quick walkthrough of our inventory just online, just looking through the current prices and vehicles that we recently sold, any new sales we got going on. So I'm glad I did that. This particular Gladiator is, I think, well over $8,000 off, down to $40,000. So a lot of big discounts going on right now on new cars as we are adjusting to the market. But yeah, that's kind of what I do here in the mornings, and I am going to the gas station a lot, probably just at least once a day, as a lot of our vehicles are purposely kept on low fuel, but wanted to make sure that this one has a couple gallons in it before I make a walk around video of it. So yeah, a lot of the days look pretty similar in terms of working through leads, contacting folks and following up, and then going about checking what we have and creating some walk around videos. So yeah, that's the first part of the day before lunchtime. All right, it's a little after 1:30 right now, and part of being a car salesman is to be very, very knowledgeable of your inventory. So if it's not raining outside, on most days, a couple times a day, I'll just do a quick lot walk. Obviously, you're seeing a lot of Grand Cherokees here, new and used mixed in here. And just to familiarize, why is that so hard to say? Familiarize myself with what we have, so that when customers come in looking for a specific year, model, color, that I can just have a general understanding of what we currently have, especially because we are selling trucks and cars and Wranglers just every day. So the inventory changes on a daily basis. And it just also reminds me of where certain cars are at, so I can save the customer some time when I go hunt down a vehicle so that they can test drive it. So yeah, lot walks, big part of a car salesman's day, and just really important for having accurate and up-to-date knowledge of current inventory. All right, so it's been kind of a slower day here on this Thursday, and we're approaching 2:30 p.m. Not too many customers coming in yet. Hopefully we'll get busier once people get off work. But what I like to do is, instead of just sitting at the desk fiddling around, I like to, at least once a day, if time allows, just take a car for a test drive. This is a Grand Cherokee 4xe. It says 64880, but I think we have this marked down to 57. Anyways, the reason I do this is so that when I eventually do have customers who come in asking about the vehicle and have particular questions about the features and whatnot, I can be better prepared to answer them. Of course, I won't know everything, but just going on these test drives, getting more familiar with the infotainment system and whatnot, it really does help a lot. Especially if a customer's never been inside one of these vehicles before. So here we go. It says low fuel, but that should be enough to get us around the neighborhood. Here we go. Okay, ready to roll. Got the sunroof all the way open. Looks really, really nice to let all the sunlight in. Looking at that beautiful Pacific blue Wrangler. I'm turning left so that you guys can get another view of that Cybertruck that we got in. I've posted about it before. And I'll talk about it more in a future video, but I've been doing car sales for about 3.5 months now, maybe a little more. And before that, I worked in cubicles and desk jobs, primarily in IT, as a QA, a BA, for about 8 years. And I would say that while there are pros and cons to both, I definitely love car sales a lot more, I would say. The hardest part is probably when there's a stretch of several days, maybe even a week, where I don't sell a car or it's just really slow overall. Because unless you have a game plan to learn a new product, to do training, to make the best use of your time, it can really feel kind of, I don't know, disorienting. Maybe that's the right word, because there just isn't a ton going on, and you could be doing a lot of practice, but sometimes you just really want to get in the game and work with the customer. But when customers are a little bit slow to respond to you, or ghosting you, or if you just don't have a lot of leads to work with, you just have to be very proactive. And that's what I've been trying to do with Facebook Marketplace and learning product. Kind of the idea of 1% better every day, 1% better in product knowledge, 1% better in knowing the process when we do have a customer in front of us. So all in all, no day should be a wasted day, even if there's no sales or no even prospect of a sale. Those days don't have to be wasted, and that's what I try to continue reminding myself. If I use these slower days wisely, when we do get busy, I'll be much better equipped to serve the customer and hopefully sell more cars as well. So this is a little route that I do. Typically don't go on the highway just because it can be just as slow, if not slower, depending on the time of day, but this helps me get a better feel for the vehicle. Obviously there's a ton of features you can play around with, like this one has power seats and different kinds of lumbar support. It's not too busy during this time of day. But yeah, it's not even 3 o'clock yet, but so far a pretty productive day. Not in the form of customers or sales, but just continue to grow my knowledge. I've knocked out a couple walk around videos. I wanted to keep you guys entertained, informed, and hopefully if you are thinking about transitioning into car sales, this gives you a little more realistic picture of what a day in the life is like, especially when it's a little bit slower, before the spring and summer months really get into gear. This is spring break week as well here in Louisville, so for most people they're away on vacation and just traveling and not really going out to buy a car. But nonetheless, there's always somebody looking for a car, so we try to be prepared. Come back into the dealership here, and the route that I just went on, it's the same route that I'll take customers on for test drives, especially for the ones that don't want to go on the highway. We'll just do this exact same route that we just did. It's around 2:30 now, and the day continues. Alright, I just got a web lead from a customer who was inquiring about a car that we are showing that we have it available, but from the photos it looks like it hasn't arrived yet. And so I'm just taking a quick look to see if I can find it in our back lot. This is often where we have the cars that come in and are just waiting to be detailed, go through a used car inspection before we place it on the main lot. I'm not seeing it here, and it shows that we've only owned it for about 2 days, so it's very possible it just hasn't arrived yet. But again, definitely important to be familiar with the backlot inventory, especially if a customer comes in after seeing a car on our website and then wants to check it out. And if you don't know where it is or that it's back here, you may end up having the customer walk away if you can't find it quickly in time. And it's definitely happened before. So again, I'm not seeing it here, but here is the back lot. All right, pulling a car into the showroom that's been sold. I always get nervous when this happens. All right, guys, it's a little before 7:30 right now. I just got home a little bit ago, and the only thing I did the rest of the afternoon was I made a quick video. I took some photos of a 2018 Toyota Camry that we just got traded in, posted those on Marketplace, and shared on my personal Facebook as well, since it's such a high demand vehicle. So hopefully I get some responses from that. But yeah, that was a slow day in the life of a car salesman. Obviously, it's ideal for me to be running around from customer to customer, and there are some days like that where even two customers are there at the dealership at the same time, and there are also a lot of days where it's just really slow and barely any people in the lot, and you just have to keep working your process, following up with your leads, learning the product, making walk-around videos, and it can really come in handy. For example, if somebody inquires about a vehicle tomorrow or next week, about a Wrangler that I already did a walk-around video for, then I don't have to go out there and do that. I could just send them the video that I already made. So it's not wasted, it's not in vain, and I have to personally remember that. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching that, and there'll be a lot more content like this this coming year. So if you like this kind of stuff, like this video for me and subscribe, and I'll be posting a lot more on this channel. Thanks so much, y'all.